Hi, I'm Barry, and I've created this site for people who want to improve their English pronunciation. Who put that picture there? That's Einstein. It's supposed to be a picture of me. Okay, that's better. Incorrect pronunciation makes communication difficult. Isn't that why you've studied so hard to be able to communicate in English? Two of the most common reasons for poor pronunciation are copying the pronunciation of a teacher whose first language isn't English. And most language schools aren't set up to deal with each student's different pronunciation problems. At Americanadian English, we help you correct your problems so you can communicate easily and avoid feeling frustrated, embarrassed, confused, or angry when someone doesn't understand you. A great way to improve the way you speak is to hear yourself the way others hear you. This isn't a science class and I'm not a science teacher, but I'll explain this in simple terms. You hear yourself differently from the way others hear you. You have an internal voice that only you can hear, and an external voice that you and others hear. The voice you hear when you speak is a combination of those two voices. Most of us are surprised when we hear our recorded voice, because our recorded voice is only our external voice. To show you what I mean, place your hands over your ears and speak. You hear yourself, right? The voice you hear now is your internal voice, and it sounds different from the one that you're used to hearing. When you listen to a recording of your voice, you hear yourself the way everyone else hears you. Let me tell you a quick story about a student of mine, Manuel. When asked to pronounce the word street, Manuel kept saying street, adding an extra syllable, and insisted that he was repeating exactly what I said. I had a recorder with me and recorded both of us saying that same word. When I played it back to him, he was amazed. He didn't realize what he was doing wrong until he heard his pronunciation in his recorded voice. Compare your recorded voice to the correct pronunciation. When you become a member, you'll be given worksheets explaining how each sound is formed in your mouth. Use our worksheets to improve your speech. Try it. It works. It's worked for others. It'll work for you too. You'll need a recording device and a microphone. On a Mac, go to Applications File to QuickTime. On a PC, go to the Start menu, and in the box that has Search for Files or Programs, type in Sound Recorder. Or purchase an inexpensive audio recorder that can transfer audio files to your computer. Read the instructions and understand how your recorder works. After enrolling in our Americanadian English course, complete the following steps. Go to our test sheet with the sounds of the English language and start recording. Press play on the website test sheet and hear the correct pronunciation of each word. Then repeat the same word. You have about 3 seconds. When you finish the test, stop the recorder. Play the file that you've just created. Anytime your pronunciation differs from the website's version, write the word and the corresponding number on your paper. You've now created a list of the sounds that are difficult for you. You're almost ready to start improving your English pronunciation. After you enroll in the Americanadian English course, you'll have access to our test sheet. Each sound is identified by a number. Number 1 in the far left column, then the sound P that is being tested, the word part with the sound at the beginning, the word open with the sound in the middle, and the word up with the sound at the end. To practice this sound, members go to worksheet number 1. Each sound has a corresponding worksheet number that explains how to produce that sound. Each worksheet has the correct pronunciation of the practice words. And there's also tongue twisters, popular sayings, and stories. Use the same method you used on the test sheet. Start your recorder, listen to my voice, and repeat each word. Play your recording back and compare your pronunciation with the pronunciation from the website. Producing the correct sounds is a very important part of our course, but other areas are just as important. English intonation, the rise and fall of the tone of voice, rhythm, the speed and beat of English, and sentence and word stress are also important if you hope to be understood. Good luck. It's not easy, but if you work on these sounds, you will improve. Work on your own or enroll in our course and have access to all of our material. Whatever you decide, we wish you all the best.